Hi guys, slightly larger than average forehead here guy, bringing you my very first video on composite Photoshop. So I have my photos here. This is going to be the main background. I've got some clouds, moon, and a photo of me that I just took. So first of all, we got to select. You're going to want to select it, the figure. So essentially I just want to select that, get that like fine line, the whole thing, just something So basically to balance them, I'm just going to kind of play around with the color balancing tool. And then once I get them to a color that I like, this might do too much, yeah. Something like that. I'm going to turn the opacity way down. And then we're just going to add a blur to it. So you're going to go filter, blur, Gaussian blur. Nothing too big, like something like that. And I don't need this one. then I actually want this cloud on a separate layer. And I'm just going to move it up here like this. And this cloud in particular is going to have more blur on it. Maybe I'll even lower the opacity on it, but I'm going to add like a same filter blur, Gaussian blur, and then just more of a blur around it. And I'm actually going to make it more purple too, more magenta, so that it blends a little better. I'm actually going to blur this one a little more too. It does seem a little odd. Something like that. And I'm just going to turn the opacity down a little bit more. Because you don't want these showing too much, but they just give a little touch to the photo. Something's going on with that. Just reposition it slightly so that it covers the boat a little better. Like, what you don't want to be seeing in the boat is this part. Or the canoe, sorry. But really, you don't want to be seeing that. That will ruin the illusion of your canoe. There we go. Looking good. Next, we got the clouds. The moon. The moon, the moon, the moon. So, what we really want to do here is make it big and bright, which it doesn't look like it is right now. Right now this moon is pretty dull. It's not what we're looking for. So we'll do about half right there. And we're going to go change the blend mode to screen. So what screen does is it gets rid of the black, and then yeah, basically from normal to screen, it gets rid of the black and a little bit of blending. Something I noticed is the moon in this original photo we don't want. So to get rid of it, I'm going to use the patch tool. Just give a quick circle and out, and the moon's gone. So now we can add this moon back. Actually first, I want to select so I'll use the quick selection tool, and I want to select this horizon line here. I can go right, so the reason I can go right through me is because I'm on a different layer. So right now this is just the background layer, and we're selecting it, just something like that. So really the most important line is this one right here. I'm just going to go to right click, refine edge, just to make it a little smoother, a little more contrast, and shift the edge a tiny bit. This is just going to create a finer line there. So now that we have that, we can turn our moon layer back on and select it. Then we're going to delete it, just like that. So now we're just going to do some cleaning up with the eraser tool. And we notice that the moon layer is actually above everything else, so we don't want that. So I'm just going to click and drag the moon layer behind me, my person layer, but in front of the background. So now it's looking pretty good, and we just need some glow on the moon. So I actually have a file. So I have this file that's just a light file. You can look it up on like Google or something like that. Basically what it does is we're going to use the same blending mode, this screen blending mode, and we're going to make 2 layers there. Okay. We're going to change this into a white light and then put it around the moon. So drop it in the photo and then blending mode, screen. Actually, first, before we do that, let's change the color of it. So maybe hue and saturation. And this is going to make it more red. This is going to make it more yellowy white. So up that a bit and then turn the opacity down, or the saturation, sorry. Saturation down, and it gives it more of a whiter glow. And then we're going to change it to screen. And now it kind of gives it that moonlight glow. So we'll just put it right in the middle there. And we want that behind us as well. See what it does? It gives it like a glowing effect. You can even add a small blur on that as well. Perfect. Just one more thing here. We'll add a outer glow on the moon. Before we do that, we need to just select the moon. So with the quick selection tool, you can just select the moon, refine edge, double check that it's selected. Cool. So we're just going to select inverse, which is going to select the black around the moon, and we're going to delete that. Cool. So we'll go back to screen. Perfect. And now we're going to go to blending options and outer glow. We want like a white yellow light, and we're going to make it spread pretty big. I'll go with 175 there, and we'll leave the spread on 0, and just turn the opacity down slightly, maybe 40, so that you can see without the glow and with the glow. And that's it. Just like that, we've created a composite image with a person standing on a canoe with a giant moon. So we've used 3 different images, some visual effects to help it blend more, and you have a great composite image there. Thank you for watching.